Check. Ready, B? Yep. Let's go. Check. Shout out to all my barbers and shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. On the left side, I got the best side. I got the brighter side. I got Miss Teyonce Knows It All in the building.
What's good?
Thank you for coming through. Quick pop-up.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you.
I love y'all.
Word
I love
up.
Jersey.
Coming through on the pop-up.
It always feels good to
And come
be
with
on this side
gifts.
of town. Always.
Got the new brighter side.
Got the brighter side.
Oh, super fresh, super fresh.
That's the elephant gray.
The elephant gray.
Great.
Ooh, I like this. I like this. Real fly. Feels good. Feels good. And it always feels good when I got my brother, the soul survivor Barry,
Yo.
to the right of me.
Yo, almost time to eat good food.
Almost time. Almost time. We respect the fresh in here. And I've never seen Thanksgiving fresh ever. But my boy, I got my man since we was youngins, friend of the show. Super dope, spectacular man. My boy Jay Bellin, he looking Thanksgiving fresh right there. You looking Macy's Day Parade fresh right there, Jay. Looking real good. Thanks for popping up tonight.
We here, baby.
Definite, man. We gonna have a lot of good conversations about stuff. Y'all know how we do when we on the show.
Yes, sir.
We gonna get to some things, get to some topics and all that, man. But look, starting off, you said it's Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving coming up. Puerto Rican queen. I can say that, right? Not princess. That's the other one. I can say queen. Queen of the team. The movement team. Shout out to my brother Bobby Stone.
Shout out to Bobby Stone.
Shout out to the whole movement team. My whole Brooklyn family. We got Brooklyn in the building if y'all ain't know.
Absolutely. I like Queen of the Team.
You like Queen of the team?
Yeah.
No doubt. Y'all better watch the movie. If y'all ain't watched the movement movie, y'all better do that. Part 1 and 2.
Lagging.
Yeah, make sure y'all do that. Peace to the whole team. You know, I'm going to ask y'all, a lot of us have different traditions that we do for Thanksgiving. One of the new things is Friendsgiving. I was with you this past weekend, B. Had a dope Friendsgiving. The family had a great time and all that. T, what do you... First of all, I got to ask because, I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican. Sometimes y'all be acting a little funny towards us. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a Puerto Rican heart too. You already know.
We'll accept you.
You know what it's Boricua? That's what
Boricua.
I'm that too. My R's don't roll. Can you tell us a tradition that my black people, we might not know if it's any different in a Puerto Rican household for Thanksgiving? I'm just gonna say coquito. That's what I'm gonna go from the beginning.
Coquito? Yeah.
Why you? Did she just pronounce the code different than my code's not?
We don't do coquito. We do coquito.
My R's ain't right, my C's ain't right, but y'all know what we talk about.
You know what?
And first of all, shout out to everybody on the check-in before we keep going. Before we get to coquito, I gotta say what's up to the person who is smoother than a coquito going down. One of the coolest people, one of the most supportive people. When you walk through these doors, you see her first. You see Soup on the other side. Shout out to Soup.
Yes.
Always we talking brighter side. We got to be, yes. She is my brighter side when we come here on a Monday night. I've got to let y'all know that. Say a little feedback, right? Oh, what they doing? That's them sound demons try to come. Soup, they see the twist. Y'all see Soup here? They see the back of the head. They tell you they gonna just start popping up. They just gonna start popping up. This is why people come through on the show, B. They think it's for us. They just want to see Soup. Shout out to the Flies guy on Earth True Lies. Shout out to DJ Punchy, Cousin D, everybody. T, gotta ask you. So, traditions. Any special traditions that y'all do in your household? It was the same old turkey, same old thing.
We sit down.
Y'all sit down?
We all sit. And we all pray.
We all pray.
We each say what we're thankful for. And then somebody says grace before we eat. Every single year. So, that's the tradition, I think, because some people don't do that. Some people eat at 3 p.m.
What time do y'all eat?
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
You
So
know
it's
where your people are.
you know who your people are. Yo, that's so
Yeah,
it's
so it's coquito, pernil, arroz con gandules, jamón. It's all that good stuff. We have stuffing, we have yams, we have all like greens. So I mean, but it's about love, it's about life. So we're thankful for, personally, my family. We get together, as you know, very often. We celebrate everybody's birthday,
word,
graduation, and for whatever we get together. So,
always a celebration.
right.
It's dope.
So, we could say that it's not only during hard times or funerals. Like,
No doubt.
we see each other. So,
That's nice.
Thanksgiving it's another day of us just, being grateful for what we have. This year's going to be a little different, actually, because we just lost my aunt in April.
Okay.
So, my cousins, her children, are going to host an event at Haven Lounge.
Y'all heard it.
Right. So,
Y'all got a club for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole family's coming down. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's tough. Thanksgiving's a difficult holiday because I know there's a lot of things and a lot of drama that happens during those times, and
It is
it's
a lot of drama.
pressure. Seasons come, people get depressed. It's a lot of things. So
Yeah, absolutely. I got to go to you, Julio B. What about yourself? Anything? Well, you just had the dope Friendsgiving.
Yeah. That was actually the first
Thank you,
time.
T.
That was the first time. We usually do something on Christmas Eve. That pajama game night on Christmas Eve, and everybody open up one gift at
No
the end of the
doubt.
night. But this is the first time we did something for pretty much pre-Thanksgiving. Got to get everybody warmed up for it.
No doubt. No
So,
doubt.
yeah, she's saying gathering is important instead of just doing it on special occasions or sad situations.
right.
I love that about your fam. See, like y'all are, every time I look up on IG, y'all celebrating something. Y'all got a huge family. Jay, you have a huge family.
Yes.
A super huge family. Man, shout out to all the cousins on every side. Shout out to Aunt. I got Aunt's daughter
Yes.
with me at the day camp this summer,
Right.
and she was like, that's my other cousin. That's Jason right
Yes.
there. And he like, yo, he think you Jay.
Yeah,
Jay, you
right.
know what I'm saying? Talk about you. But shout out to your whole family.
Yeah, I
Jay,
appreciate it.
with that big family, what do y'all usually do when it's come Thanksgiving time? And you got a big family of your own in a household.
Right,
so
right. We split the days up because there's so many people. Like, okay, we'll start maybe Wednesday. You go to this person's house. Thursday, you go to this person's house. And Friday, we'll end at somebody else's house. Because everybody just can't fit. That's just what it is.
I was one. See, everyone can't get a club like T.
Yeah.
That makes you fit. Yo,
If
straight
you
up
want
got the
whole
club.
you
Yo,
want
that's
the whole
what.
family. Call me.
Yo.
We got the spot.
Yo, that's what it is. Nah, no doubt. No doubt. But I remember some of my favorite Thanksgivings was coming home from college. I might have my boo-boo from college at that time. I might switch up from year to year. It might be the same one repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Soup wasn't praying for me back then. You know what I mean? It was different.
All right.
And some people think if you go to a holiday, you gonna last. Like, yo, I made it to Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met the family. It's gonna.
Oh yeah.
This is meant to be. This gonna be us. Like
Some people don't last in their own family.
see, some people don't last in their own family. That's real.
Word.
That's real. They like, yo, it's snuggle season. Have any of y'all ever had a situation where the lady felt uncomfortable or the guy felt uncomfortable, or maybe got too gassed because they came to a Thanksgiving? Whoa, you sound like you had a bad one.
No, I didn't. But if I invite people and my friends to events, like baby showers, family events, like, you're my friend, we hang, everybody's invited. So if I invite you to a Thanksgiving or Christmas, it doesn't necessarily mean, it means maybe I
you're
like
bonus.
you as a friend, and then, but no, I haven't been in a situation where I brought someone and they thought they were.
Good, clean girl.
I think it's all about the what's the present. How do you introduce the person? Like, if the person truly is a friend, then I don't think it's no big deal. I think even the friend is more comfortable when it's really a true friend.
No doubt.
But when you bringing someone that interest, I think that's when it gets a little uncomfortable. It could be uncomfortable with people trying to say, who is this person? And people like my family come out and ask you, who are you?
No doubt.
Like,
What part of the family?
like, yeah, who are you? And then you have to say, well, I'm with so and so, and then we could be like, well, go to that person. Like, why ain't you introduce us? Now you're on the spot. Now you got to
Straight
say,
up.
this is my friend, or this is my whatever. This person has to be introduced now. They up in here eating our food.
Yo, straight up.
So,
I've been introduced.
You just can't have strangers walking around the crib eating. We gotta know who
You
this
gotta know
is.
who the person is.
Now, cause we need to know how to deal with you. Are you somebody?
True.
If you're a friend, that means we need you to get real comfortable around here.
No
But
doubt.
if you're not a friend and you're a significant other, we don't really want you that comfortable right now. We just met you. You might not be around long.
And how
you
comfortable?
might not be around.
Yeah, how comfortable is your family member if they don't introduce you to the person?
Exactly. See, you see what I mean? So if you walking around the house, somebody's
them
gonna
home.
check you and be like, "Okay,
Who you?
who are you?" It ain't to be rude, but it's like for real. Who are you? Now we now it's for you to be like, "Yeah, I'm with." All right, so now
No
we're gonna
doubt.
go to that person. Like, what are you doing? Got somebody over here?
No new friends.
That's what I'm saying. So
We don't bring randoms. to
That-
the
that-
room.
Yo, you don't bring but
You
they
don't.
are random when they get there. Like Jay, I'm up like
Bruh, I went to a young lady house and I was just visiting. I'm just here for Thanksgiving, and I start helping wash dishes and everything. So everybody
you
like,
good,
oh,
man.
go get the ring out. I'm like, go get the ring. What? It's like, oh, this your husband, girl. You need to. He helping wash dishes. He cleaning the table. He taking out the garbage.
yeah, I don't
I'm
want
like,
that
yo.
pressure on somebody I just met.
Yeah, I said, oh, well, I'm
no.
just here for. I'm just visiting. It's not that serious for
It's
me.
just a
You know what I'm
nice
saying?
gesture.
Yeah, I
Like,
said, nah, I'm
nothing
sorry.
more, nothing less.
How about when you with a friend and the family won't believe you, and they're trying their best to put y'all together? You're like, no, we really just friends. And they're like, why? Like,
Yes.
what you mean? She got somebody, I got somebody. We friends.
Right.
Like, nah, they like, nah.
they don't believe. And I've been at Thanksgiving with just a friend, and that be the ongoing joke. They're just friends.
Right,
So
right.
It's just
Oh yeah.
yo, but
I seen movies like that too. But yeah.
you got me wondering like how when you're just a friend.
Mhm.
You know, I'm watching one of my favorite shows. I don't know if y'all watched The Game before. The football show,
Yes.
the Game was one of my favorite joints, and the woman went on. I don't know. Is it called a date if you just met your friend? If you just met your friend and you know your friend, y'all just happen to go.
I think if
to,
people
to
call it,
go out to eat, and y'all are eating, and on the show The Game, the person it was spotted by somebody else, another girl who was Derwin. If y'all know Derwin, so
Yes.
who was Derwin's publicist, who was like, yeah, I just saw Melanie with Trey Wiggs, and they were eating chalupas together at this restaurant, and they were sharing them. Now he goes over to check him and pops up on him. He said, "What were you doing over there eating chalupas with Trey Wiggs?" And, you know, I ain't like that guy since back in so and so and so and so.
right.
But she says, "You know, I didn't have time to let you know what I was doing." He says, "Baby, you
Of course
text
you
me
do.
about every."
Well, no, see, we live in a different world now where you can't use that excuse anymore.
There you go. And he pulled out the text. He's been texting me all day.
That excuse is gone. Like, it's hard to even tell. Like, when somebody call you, right? They know you saw that phone call. You seen it, whether you responded to it or not. We know you. I know you saw me call you. That's why I don't blow people up.
Right.
I might call you twice because maybe you didn't hear it.
No doubt.
Maybe you was in the bathroom,
Right.
and I really kind of need you to answer. But you don't answer the second time, I'm not calling back.
Now, is it wrong if the person goes out with their friend and they don't let the other person know?
Yeah,
Is that a wrong thing to do?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I lie because I can't tell the truth. And not because I'm doing anything wrong, it's just because you're not gonna like it. So to save you, I won't say, and then it looks like it's bad, but it really is not bad. But it's just because, I'm gonna go with my friends to have some chalupas. Like, you're not gonna be okay with that.
Well, it's a reason why they're not okay with it, though. The reason.
That
that's
is
not
a reason why they're not
no.
okay.
That's not, now y'all going ahead of the game, right? Because sometimes, personally, I have platonic relationships that I hang out with these male friends, and there's nothing else but conversation.
Conversation and chalupa.
But have y'all
Right.
established that it's still okay? Because you can have a platonic friend, but if the person you're with is not comfortable with them, you're gonna have a real decision to make.
Right, but a lot of people are not comfortable with other people's relationships because they themselves are insecure. So that has a lot of the times, that may be, yes, you are a cheater or you've been caught before or whatever down the line, and so this person thinks of you like this. But if you've never encountered this person doing stuff like that and you just accuse them all because you're hanging out with a guy or because you're hanging out with a girl, I mean, that is where your security lies.
Well, that's a lot of trust.
Going back to, it's wrong to not say.
Okay.
But devil's advocate, sometimes people don't say because people are not going to be okay with that.
They might not be okay now.
But they listen to Steve Harvey.
They listen to Steve Harvey.
What did he say today? That men and women can't be friends.
They can't be friends.
That's what
But you got to
today.
think
But
like
I think
a
if
man.
Men and women
I think
cannot
if you,
be friends, that's
yes.
a lie.
I think
They
even
can.
But you
even
know
if I didn't
what?
like it, I think the fact that you're telling me would make me feel better than me not knowing and finding out later that y'all been hanging. I'm like, so y'all been hanging out? Like,
Right. No, I agree
that's
with
worse
that.
than you telling me straight. I might not like it, but at least you telling me. I'll be like, all right.
Now, B, I gotta ask you. Now, what if the you don't like the person or the person doesn't like you? Because you could be the guy, or
That's when she has to make a decision, because if I'm telling you I don't want you to hang with him,
no doubt,
and you still hang with him behind my back, now it's a problem.
no doubt. Jack, now thank you, B. Thank you. I got it. So this for all the fellas.
Before you finish,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Going back to Steve Harvey stating men and women can be friends. As for a man's point of view, he can say men cannot be friends with women, but he cannot say women can't be friends with men because he is not a woman. And women can be friends with men because I know a lot of women who friend zone men.
No doubt.
A lot of them.
No doubt.
So that's possible. Men want to thrash, but a lot of women are like, what can you do
can't
for me?
be.
You can have I think men can have a female friend that he's not attracted to at all.
Yeah, he's not attractive, but will he thrash?
No, if he's not. He has to be not turned on at all.
A man.
He has to be not turned on
There's
at all.
some men that are not attracted to women, and
Well, women are too, because usually different factors involved. Men is more of a flesh.
yeah, women have
is more.
sex with men who can do things for them that are unattractive.
No
You
doubt.
go.
Right.
That's I'm saying. It's
Men
just two
who
different
have
reasons.
sex with women that are unattractive and have an attractive woman at home.
So T, let's say the ladies are having ladies' night. This is a thing. Women going out for ladies' night, girls' night, whatever they want to call. Except good women like Soup. She does not. She handles home. Want all y'all women to know, and has been married for all them years.
Yes.
She say like 30 years, but she ain't get married as a teenager. I don't believe it. She ain't get married at no 16. You did not live in Alabama. Shout out to my peoples in Alabama. Y'all know I love the South. But now, fellas, this is the question of the day. It said, would you be okay if your girl accepted drinks from another man while out with friends? This is for the guys. Right now, then you can come back. Fellas, would you be okay if your girl accepted drinks from another man while out with her friends? Guy just bought the rounds, for the one girl who he might be into, but maybe bought a round for everybody to get them out his face. And I've been that guy. I bought. Oh damn! It's 4 of them. I like her.
Right.
I need to take care of all of them right now, but I'm gonna get you. What y'all drinking? Boom, boom, boom. Everybody's
you buy
out the way.
everybody drinks?
Huh?
You buy everybody drinks?
I have done that before. It's not an everyday occasion, but it has been a time when I'm like, yo.
Wait. I'm sorry. Why you buy everybody drinks? I'm sorry.
You
Because
get-
she's just is a package
That's
deal.
our era.
Yes, this is what happens.
Okay.
It's a package deal. You look, and hopefully you got a wingman with you who's like, look, this is what we have to do. You gotta buy them all drink, get them all comfortable. Because what can
y'all do too much.
Yo,
Let's start there.
That can happen, but see what happens. This is for the guys. For the guys, is this okay if the fella buys the drinks?
I mean,
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, it bother me none. First of all, you're not gonna know unless she tell you. Unless you or you've been in a situation where I've been out with like a group of people and a guy bought, like Jay said, guy bought drinks for everybody, and I was like the only guy, and my drink came too. So I guess he was trying to figure out what's going on with these girls because I sat there and I was like, listen, I ain't gonna say nothing because he sent the drinks over. The girl was like, well, it's one drink short.
Right?
So, cause it was 4 girls and me, and he sent 4 drinks over. So he was like, we one drink short. Like if you wanna get to us,
Right.
he's
Gotta
with
go
us.
through
Yeah,
him.
he's with us.
Right.
So
right.
I found that interesting that the guy would do that because we didn't know who he actually wanted. But that's going to be introduction. Now he actually came over. Now he's going to see who he wants. He's going to say it. Now, like Jay said, he bought drinks so he can penetrate the circle.
Right.
So now he could come over and introduce
Penetrate.
himself.
Okay, I want to
the
know how
circle.
that ended. How that ended. I'm just curious.
I mean, he really didn't get anything out of
Did
it.
it end well?
No, he didn't get nothing out
Right.
of it.
So that's my thing.
So Jay, how do you feel
Oh, sorry.
before you see how the women get like? How did you feel?
Bro, I'm cool with it all day.
No
Buy
doubt.
Whatever, because I'm an alpha male. At the end of the day, I take care of business. So if I taking care of what I'm supposed to do, like you gonna have your drinks. They gonna send around or whatever, but you know what you got at home.
He could
So
be
you-
warming her up
yeah.
for you to get home,
Yeah,
for her to
exactly,
get home to you,
exactly, like, bro.
and now she's like, look.
She rushing home to me. It's not like we gotta show more confidence as men, less insecurity, and we'll get more accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So we both been that guy where our era we come from, we and you've been out before. You know what I'm saying? We ran it up one time, took care of everybody at some point.
Soup, this is
Bottles,
what happened.
everything.
Soup, this is before Soup was praying for me. I want to
Yes.
keep saying this. Like, I'm a changed man. Shout out to my cousin Bill. I just saw at church on Sunday. Soup, I told you I was at church. I told y'all. I didn't even tell you. I was at church, y'all. Look, I'm a changed man, y'all. Like, for real.
I love to hear.
You know, I missed all the sermons, but I was there, though, right at the end. Peace to my whole family.
Right.
Shout out to Adele on the check-in. But so Jay, thank you. We have been that guy.
Yes.
We have been that guy. But you have to get to that one that you want. Sometimes you might have to take on some extras.
Right. Exactly.
But you got an idea who you dealing with. You know, you kind of got an idea what kind of person you're involved with, whether or not you need to be worried. It could be sneaky, but if you a sneaky person, then you know sneaky when you see it.
Yeah.
So
Written all over your face.
yeah, so it's. I mean, if you got a real good idea of how a person might be moving, and if you don't, hey, what difference does it make? If you don't see no signs of nothing, then you should be good anyway.
Does the face?
Accept these
Right.
things from people. They expect things
Of
from you.
course.
So
Yes.
now
Especially in today.
Jason is buying me and all my homies some drinks, and I'm looking at him like he got 3 heads because it's not happening.
Because but you do know now. Once you accepted the drinks, he's coming over to talk.
Right.
But so that's
And
why.
so if I have no expectations of talking to him, then I shouldn't take the drink.
That-
So
exactly.
people take the drink.
Yep.
They go on with their man who's over there with okay with you getting
Right.
the drink from this other dude. 'cause
Right.
He didn't have to buy that one drink. And so the disrespect lies. Then now you have to worry. How are you acting when you're outside? Do you take drinks from anybody when you're in the street? So those are things as a human being and being, logical and mindful of how the world works and how people are, that you don't want to do those things. So
Yeah, I think, like you said, most women, especially if she's really involved and she's happy, I think she'll be like, thank you, but no thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Because you know.
Now, if
you
I'm
invest.
interested, I'm
Right.
gonna be like, Jason, you buying everybody rounds over here? We coming over next week.
Barry, I need to shoot me some bail because I ain't got it today. Might have to do that. Might have to do that right there. Does the news have to do this? I don't like to be the one to do this, but y'all can't see it on the screen. We got. First of all, I was watching something earlier, and it was talking about just because it's a celebrity doesn't make it news.
Right.
And yes, it does. It does make it news. It makes it news because we got news that could be in the hood when you find, you heard what happened with so-and-so? You know she messed with him. You know he messed with her. You know she just stole this. You know they got fired. That is news. So when it's celebrity, I feel it's news too. Now,
Right.
we about a week late, so we don't care about it really. We wasn't on last week. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. But now, when it comes to this Dwayne Martin and Will Smith, we hear this story.
Keep hearing it.
We keep hearing it. And mind you, we've been hearing these stories forever.
Long time.
Since the early 2000s. Now, we hear this story about, what you said your word is thrash? That's it?
Yeah, thrash.
Thrash? So Will getting thrashed.
Nah, we're not using that for Will.
Why we can't use that for Willie?
Nah.
So
Smashed, maybe.
smash
Man.
That was somebody said the guy was going to town on him.
going to.
I mean,
How do y'all feel when y'all hear the story? Like, cause I'm a Will Smith. I would want to hang out with Will Smith. I would want to.
I can't. The first thing that jumped into my head, and I was like, why, man, was the movie 6 Degrees.
Oh, yeah.
And he was getting smashed in that.
Yeah.
And I was
I don't mean to be.
I can't remember. No, he was doing the smashing in that one, I think.
Yo,
I
but
can't remember. I don't really want to remember, but I remember that scene was kind of like, what? That was the scene that broke him into his career.
Yeah.
broke him into his career.
Hey, pun
Yo,
intended.
Yo, look at this picture. Yo, it's funny. I'm sorry, Jay, you can't see the joint right here, but you'll see it on the playback, everybody. You see the arm is around the woman. Now, I take pictures with my arm around the guys who we posing right here. Yo, it's love. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing. But his arm is around him and not her. I'm just saying.
Nah, not doing that.
No, it's not. Well, nah, Will ain't.
No, I'm not
I want to
saying
be in Men in Black 4.
I'm saying that you're not gonna observe that picture and
think that.
Because that's what the internet does to you, and that's.
Incident undefeated.
Who got a better fade? Dwayne Martin or Jada?
Was that the same picture?
They insinuating
No,
that.
that wasn't the same picture.
Right.
That wasn't the same. But it
But
makes
they
you
were
start
already-
checking everything.
No, but they were already disconnected. She said they weren't even husband and wife, so she doesn't even understand why he mentioned keep my wife's name out your mouth, because they weren't even husband and wife at that time.
Yo,
so that's why he's not husband.
Because they still doing
Because
husband and
body
wife
language-
things. They still doing husband and wife things. Y'all still going out on red carpets with the kids. Y'all still doing family
Well,
things.
they're
people do that all
legally
the
married.
time.
They're still legally
They
married.
are still legally married.
They legally
And
married.
people paint a facade for other people all the
You
time.
get a point for facade.
They legally married, like you said, but they've been living together separately for a long time.
And I don't know why people care so much.
Because it's the news.
No, it's
This is
because-
what-
because
I mean,
Jada
not
brought
that
it out.
They
We-
care about the story.
we
Why
wouldn't
they care
talk about it.
Who he's smashing or thrashing.
Jada got that book coming.
Jada put that out
in
there.
this situation right now with everything else is because people want to know who they having sex with.
Of course they do.
It wasn't for the red table, we wouldn't know hardly half this shit.
Of
But
course they
she
wouldn't.
wanted her business out there because her career was irrelevant.
Now, her career right here was irrelevant. We talking about Cassie right here. She had the one hit.
Oh, yes.
She had the one hit.
Move now, right? Something like that.
No, that's what the name of it?
I don't know.
You can still put that song on and it bumps if y'all put
Yeah.
that Cassie joint on. And her arm is on Diddy. I don't know. Don't take body language. You said what you say about body language?
Now, body language is real.
So body language is real. Maybe I don't want to say something could have been happening to him. I don't know. And she got the. I don't want to go there. I don't want no
Okay,
problems
so
with
let me
Diddy
ask
though.
you. So you think that she's lying, or you think that she's telling the truth?
I think she's telling the truth.
Okay.
I think she's telling the truth. I have
So-
heard so many different truths or so many different stories. So many different stories continuously from guys and girls when it comes to Puff, to the point where it's like
Do you think
I don't think
settling
everybody lying.
think settling is an admission?
Settling is definitely a mission.
Or
The
$30
next
million
day,
in 24 hours.
how much she made?
Run
30
my money.
mil.
She got 30 mil?
Uh-huh.
She said, "Run my money." So when you see a picture of Diddy and Cassie, that means send my money tomorrow.
That's what that lady.
That's what the joy says.
That's
Says, Joe, yo, 30 mil?
He didn't fight at all. He didn't
fight
fight
at
at all. He didn't
put a gag order
He
on
didn't
her,
put up
so
no
she can't
fight.
talk.
She can't say nothing.
She can't
He-
say
he-
nothing about what's going on.
He hit her with a Kaepernick.
He did that to J Lo. He's done that to
Yeah, hit the Kaepernick. Put it, shut your mouth.
who he was with before.
That 30 million was
Yo, we've been
nothing.
around some of these entertainers. These
Yo, he
jokers is
threw
weird.
We have.
They weird, yo.
But he
Everybody
did
say
Jay,
because
talk
they're
about
brand,
it.
They weird. A lot of jokers like people ain't been in. I bounced. I did security for years. But
Talk
top
about it, Jay.
Top celebrities. A lot of them are weird people.
Yo, Wendy Williams been
They
saying
got
for
talent.
years.
They got talent and they got money. That's it. But like I want to say
They're
40% of them are weird. You wouldn't really know once you know who they really are. You wouldn't want to be around them. You wouldn't really want to be a fan. Like I'm just honest. I did security for a lot of cats.
No
Like,
doubt.
man, this
That
joker-
money messed him up, man.
The more you
Take-
get to know someone, the less appealing they are.
Yeah.
Now,
Somebody said never meet your idol. If you have one, they should never meet him or her.
No, now they,
Because you're gonna be disappointed.
are we disappointed? Because we don't really know his business. We really don't know Andre
love
3000. People love him. People love him.
love him.
His rapping skills incredible. Pops in and out of the game. And he says being famous really sucks. You know, he was one of the first celebrity couples. Him and Erykah Badu, no doubt. He went diamond. 10 million sold and sold more than that over years through other albums. Came out with this flute album.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have too much pressure? Or did people hype him up too much? And did he fold because he can't continuously bring them hits?
I don't think he.
That flute is hitting.
I don't
Like
think
the
he,
flute?
I don't think he needed to rap anymore to
Right.
solidify himself.
Okay.
As one of the greatest of all time.
Okay.
I just think like he's looking at the game now, and he's just like, damn, it's easy. You know how the old haters are in the sports world who like, man, like if I was playing today, I'd make $1 gazillion.
No doubt.
And they're telling the truth though.
No doubt.
They were shortchanged, and I think he's looking at the game now like, okay, I was really trying to write rhymes. Now I don't got these guys don't have to write like that anymore. And they making way more money than me, and that's just a part of it. But as far as him being famous like that, to be honest with you, I don't think to the society for younger people he's that famous anymore. I think he can walk around and people might not know who he is.
He said that in the documentary. He said that he walks around and some people. don't
Yeah, I'm
know
pretty
who he
sure
is.
he can walk around playing for a lot of people wouldn't even know it was him.
He's walking around Japan and it was his picture and people were saying, I had people tell me like that's not him. I was like, yo, look just like him. That's not him. You know, B, you just made a great point. We're talking about the money and the fame. Sometimes it doesn't always coincide when it's money and fame. A guy who had the money and the fame and wanted to make more money was Magic Johnson. And when Magic Johnson started, they said right here, it said Magic Johnson used to call Lakers courtside season ticket holders to learn how they became successful. And started learning the game with investments. He's like, what do you invest in? You invest in this, you invest in that. And he got game. We got Jay on the show, and Jay been on plenty of times. And Jay, one thing I loved about every time you come on, you give us a new type of game. And we just had a conversation earlier, and we're going to resurface that conversation. Because right now, another celebrity that's on the hot seat, we got DJ Envy, and what's the other guy?
Caesar.
And we got Caesar. They on the hot
Flippin'
seat.
NJ.
Flippin' NJ. We got what they call flipping NJ. Flipping NJ. Now, you explained it way better than what I knew about it. So I gotta ask you, first of all, you had to learn the game. Shout out to my boy Tommy. Tommy the one Tommy Holt Jr. taught you the game. Brought you in. Peace to Tommy, and Tommy's out there overseas doing his 1-2. You know, said peace to Tommy. But now, you learn the game. Can you explain how you just explained to me earlier, the situation when it comes to Caesar and DJ Envy, what's really going on? Because you're in the game yourself when it comes to flipping houses.
Exactly. So we all watched the news. We seen what was going on. So I seen a couple of investors say they gave him like $500,000 to build a 300-unit building.
No doubt.
Okay, if you're in real estate, a 300-unit building is not getting approved in 6 months. It's going to take between 1 to 3 years just to get it approved. Then after that, you're going to have a year and a half to build it. Okay, so we talking about a 5-year investment. So if you give somebody $500,000, you thinking you're getting it back in 6 months is not realistic.
Okay.
So what Caesar said is that the plan was to, after the property is built, the guy would get $60,000 a month on his return off of the rents.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people looked at what Tony the closer said and everything. They didn't go deep into the picture. They looked at the surface.
Okay.
And if you're not in real estate, you'll look at the surface and say, okay, this guy is robbing people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not saying he's all good, but far as that investment with the 300-unit building, that's a long-term investment.
Okay.
It's not a short-term investment. So I feel as though it's sad with the community how they put Hispanics and blacks against each other, where I seen people come together to protect Caesar by giving him money to pay these people
General's
back.
in the building.
Peace, bro.
Peace to the
Yep.
general.
That's it. You know, so they came to his rescue like, listen, bro, you need to apologize. Send out an apology. We're going to support you and back you financially to pay these people back. That's why you can see some of the lawsuits have been redacted already because
You get a
those
point for
people got
redacted.
back.
That's a fancy word right there.
You know what I'm
Jack.
saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that covered that in. Then you look at DJ Envy, now people throwing up all these memes and all this other stuff. It's just sad how it's being played out. You know,
Jay,
very sad.
Thank you for the update. As somebody who's in the game, because all I know, we were just talking about, all we know is the memes, and we just know the memes, and a lot of us just take it from face value, from IG scroll value. That's what we do.
Right.
You have told us stories, not just you, but intimate, like this, like, yo, Jay,
Right.
y'all made this, da-da-da, and I'm like, word?
Right.
Word. We hear the ups of the stories,
Right.
of how much money you can make. Can you share a little bit of the story that you just told us? Like, because everybody is always looking for an up
Correct.
in the world. Like, whether we playing the pick six, whether we on FanDuel, whether we're on whatever we doing, we are looking for a quick way.
Easy.
Right.
Easy. There you go, B. An easy way to get that money.
Right.
And I feel you playing with some real money when you're in this game.
Correct.
And you're successful in this game. Can you tell the people, shout out to everybody on the check-in, about some of the downfalls that can happen in the game?
Right. I came in last year, like towards August, September. I co-signed 5 houses for some investors that I didn't know from Adam. I just looked at basically from social media that they wanted to do business with me and getting involved. So we did 5 projects together, and the whole goal was to finish the projects, then split the money at the end of the rainbow. So what happened was the guys started taking the construction money, going to Malaysia, Morocco, vacationing.
You
instead
get
of
points for
finishing-
them fancy places I don't have on my passport.
Right. You know, so they're doing the opposite of what we're supposed to do as investors. Finish the project, spend your money at the end. So me being the guarantor on all those loans, I got stuck with around $14,000 a month that I had to pay out of my pocket, or foreclosure comes in my name, you know. So I'm responsible for all this. So this is a big error on my end for not doing my due diligence.
You get a point for due diligence.
Exactly. And then not even like, okay, putting it in lawyer terms, like, okay, if you don't pay these mortgage payments, I could come after you for X, Y, and Z. So me moving too fast, I put myself in harm's way, put my family in harm's way. Because guess what? I got to get out of this. I'm stuck in the mud now. I'm in quicksand. I'm looking for branches and anything to pull myself up. Now these people who I align myself with, they're scattering. They're running away like roaches when they see raid. So you know what I'm saying?
No
So
doubt.
I'm like, all right, these jokers not gonna help me. So the moral to the story is I lost $168,000 just in 2023 alone. Now a lot of people look at like $168,000. It is a lot of money.
It is.
It is. You know, I explained to them, hey, I'm not, you know, I gotta tell you the truth. I told them I seen people put in the ground for less. I'm a real
Woo!
dude. I'm
That's
a real
real.
dude.
That's real.
I'ma
You
just
still
keep it
here?
100.
You
know
still
what I'm
here?
saying? And I told them I understand. You know, I made errors. So me being a lion, and I tell people being a lion is you got to go out here and hunt. You can't make excuses.
No doubt.
Because if you make excuses, guess what? You sink.
No doubt.
You sink. You bury yourself.
How would you? Yo, Jay, I'm telling you, when you shared that, you have shared so many stories with me that just helps me as a man. Let me say that. Let me say that, and I'll salute you for that. And with this story right here, because you know, I've had interest in the game, and I'm like, I don't know it, so I have to have somebody. Peace to my brother Chev. Chev like, yo, I'm gonna teach you the game. I'm like, look, it's not too many people I know who are in this game, and I know you,
Right.
I know Chev, and this that. I was like, but I need to know what's real, what's not, what to look out for before I just jump in, because I can't afford 100 blah blah blah, blah, 1,000. I can't.
Right.
You know, and you only learn from other people who have learned from their own mistakes and who've got it better. But you're still in the game.
Right.
You're still in the game. It didn't wipe you out. You're still here. You didn't take yourself out.
Right.
Salute to that, because some people have took themselves out for less. Love yourself out here, y'all. Love yourself out. It can get real at any given time.
Yep.
Love yourself. God is the greatest. So, Jay, you still in it.
That's it.
And your wife is still with you.
Yes.
The kids still love you.
Yep.
Salute to that right there. Shout out to wife.
She ain't choked me out.
She's the real one. Salute to wifey. You know, why are you not deterred from getting out the game?
Because, you know, real estate changed my life. Like, it helped me. I like to help people. I'm a giver.
No doubt.
So why not stay in the game where I can do the greatest giving? You know, I lost money, but I'm recovering so much. I got so many things moving forward.
No
like
doubt.
building, I'm a developer now.
No doubt.
So developing means building communities. Look what T.I. just did. Salute to T.I.
Salute to
You know what I'm
T.I.
saying? So that's why you want to stay in the game. You're gonna have failures in life. We come from a football background.
Yes, we do.
Look how they told us, like, playing for wouldn't be nothing. Man, you was captains.
Yes, we were.
We legendary. They want to do a film on we was playing ball.
That's real.
So what we was always one play away from a touchdown. So it's the same situation.
That's real.
I'm one deal away from just recovering
doubt.
everything I lost.
No
So
doubt.
why throw the talent
No doubt.
when I got people watching? Why throw? People come up to me. I was telling Barry. I said, people come up to me at Home Depot, give me a hug, like, yo, man, I'm glad to see you. People want to see people they can see in the store that's doing great things.
No doubt.
That means a lot to them.
No
You're
doubt.
like, bro, that gives me hope that I can change my kids. All right, I'm the matriarch now.
You get a
We in
point
our
for
40s,
matriarch.
You know what I'm saying? We're in our 40s now.
Yes, we
Might
are.
not look it, but, and I got daughters, I got grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I have my grandson. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be an
You believe he a
entrepreneur.
granddaddy?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
One of the flyest granddaddies out there on the planet, man.
So we got people looking up to us, and we can clean up. I tell them all the time, like, yo, just have accountability. Clean up your mess.
No doubt.
That's it.
No doubt.
If you show accountability, whatever happened in life, clean up your mess.
Clean up your mess.
Then you'll move forward. You'll feel better about yourself inside, because guess what? Whatever thing you spilled, you went back and cleaned your mess up.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Thank you, Jay. Thank you,
There's
Jay.
always a brighter side.
It's
to
always
the
a brighter side. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Thank you, Jay. And speaking of the brighter side, we got Miss Tiance who knows it all. And yes, you know a lot.
My
You
mother
do.
says I don't know shit.
She say that. She say that. She say that. But one thing with you, I know you're always with your mother. You're always with your whole family, and you bring that energy. You bring that brighter side to them.
Absolutely.
And what you brought back, you revamped the clothing line. Thank you for the merch right now. Why didn't you give up on yourself? Say that again?
It's embroidered.
Oh, that means stitching, y'all. That means stitching. What keeps you going? First of all, I always tell you I want the show to come back, and I know that's gonna be coming back soon.
It is.
It's gonna be coming back soon, and I got to get on the merch game with us right here. What kept you going to like? Look, I'm not gonna give up on this merch game, and I'm gonna revamp it and make it even flyer.
I mean, it's a passion of mine.
No doubt.
And the brighter side. Who doesn't live on the brighter side of the BS? Like, everyone has trials and tribulations, and then, they have these moments that feel good. So we want to try to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to stay here. We here, baby.
Thank you. Have you taken L's in the game?
Absolutely.
Can you share a time where you felt like, yo, I'm done?
All the time. People take you for granted. Being a woman is hard in this industry just because, they want to thrash. And they're like, I'll meet you at 9 p.m. at Peter Luger's.
Peter Luger's?
I mean,
that sounds like a nice place. That sounds
it's a nice steakhouse in Brooklyn. But
damn.
I'm just saying.
They got money. They got money.
They're trying to date
until they date, right? Until they thrash.
Yo.
And then they don't have, so it's like a lot of that stuff. So it's a lot of selling your soul. And
I've seen you with a bunch of wolves. Even when you with us, when you with the fellas, like it's not too many women that's around us. When you with the whole movement team, the whole Brooklyn team, and you handle your own, you'll have your son around, like you handle yourself as a woman.
That's why I
with
appreciate
care.
it so much, because it's male figures, and no one makes me feel as if I have to do anything more than what I have.
Do your job,
right?
Even with the club scene, with Haven alone, it's.
Right.
I've seen you work with multiple males as far as, okay, I'm collabing with what's my man's
Care?
fashion with Care, who's owning it.
Right.
When you did your fashion show, was with
Smooth.
Yes, it's a lot of guys. Yeah,
right.
Peace to Dre. It's a lot of guys that you have to deal with.
I had the show.
Javis, peace to him. You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest DJs, Leo brother. Shout out. It's a lot that you've been doing.
Right. And so I can deal with women as well, but mostly I can collaborate easier with men.
Okay.
But it's not. It can be platonic.
Is it
have relationships.
Is it easy? Do you feel like some of us guys are suckers, and you could bat your eyelashes, and then we could
my fake lashes?
Yo, hey, it don't matter. It don't matter. Is it easier to maneuver with men?
For me, I think it's easier because men control. So it works for me because I like people to have like that,
So you could take the control from a man. It sounds like she just took the remote control, B. I don't know. You thought it fell under the couch. She just took the remote control. Jay, what she tell you, Jay? What you?
As me being a contractor, I get it. Like me dealing with women, they do a lot of whining. Do a lot of whining and wanting a lot of feel sorry for. Versus dealing with men. Men are a little more direct.
No doubt.
Me dealing with women customers as being a contractor, they always whining and they want a cheaper price. They want you to feel sorry. They crying, and it wastes a lot of time, doing that. Versus when you deal with men, like, bro, what you want? Okay, I want my sheetrock done. I want this color, that color. I got everything picked out. Okay, let's get to it. A lot of time is not being wasted. So I get it.
So Jay, I'm gonna tell you what you just told me. This is how I interpret it. And in one of the most famous and the dopest whiners ever in history of movies is when Rosie Perez was saying Mookie, and she's from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Now, she got a voice.
Shout out to Williamsburg,
Brooklyn. I got so much love from the four. Peace to the four.
Don't be making fun of me, Jason.
Yo, I'm just saying. So what I'm saying, I'm like, yo. So if you hear the voice and it reminds you of that broke, does it soften you up a little bit? You like, yo, that could be Rosie who just asked me to do it, and you like, oh man.
I think
Next
it could
thing you
work.
know, you got pizza coming.
Like she said, I think it go either way. Like it go both ways. Like I'm pretty sure my sister and them told me being a woman in certain a male dominated field, it depends on how you want to be looked at. Because you can use your femininity to help you.
Yes.
But do you want that because now you're going to be expected to use it more? But or do you want to take the chance of being what they would call a bulldog, where the doors might not open as easy for you?
Right.
So
And I feel like it's easier
depends.
to stray away from a man or be more stern and say, I don't want that, than for me than it is with a woman. Like, women get petty and they get sassy, and then they want to fight and they want to argue and they want to be. And with a man is like, I'm not dealing with you, he's not dealing, and that's it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So I think that is why.
It's like when my wife take the car for service, right? I give you a quick story.
No doubt.
She be there 2-3 hours, right? And I'm like, do you want me to deal with it or you want to deal with it? Oh, I could deal with it. Then she called me frustrated. I'm like, so you going to get out the way now? Then she get out of the way. She be like, yo, how you get the oil change in 30 minutes? When I come there, it's like they roll the red carpet out. And she's hot. I'm like, come with me so you can see how I go down. I come in, oh, Mr. Billy, how you doing, sir? You want the car wash? You want? I'm like, yeah, man, I got somewhere to go. I need to be out of here by 11 o'clock.
Men respect
11
men.
o'clock.
No doubt.
And then next thing you know, your car is outside. They running the keys out to me.
And some men
You know what I'm
hate
saying?
women.
Some men do.
Yo,
some men
it's
do.
true.
Some men hate women. Like, I've been to, to go fix my car and like that. And they'll
Yes.
treat me a certain way, tell me a price. I call my father, call my brother, and, it's a different story. And so you see a lot of that stuff. And unless they can get something out of you, then...
In real estate, I see women get robbed all day long by contractors. One of my homegirls gave a contractor 68 racks, and $68,000 for those people who don't know. Gave her. I said, "Why you give him all the money?" Oh, he told me he's gonna do such a great job. And I said, "You gave him the whole 68?" She was like, "Yeah, Joe, get this going. Phone block, going."
I know somebody got beat
on.
like that. But this was on a smaller scale. But it was the same situation. You paid up front. Well, he said he needed to get the supplies. Well, no, you need to reimburse him for the supplies after he buy them. You don't even know if he bought anything. Took the money and ran it.
Right.
We got to protect our women. We definitely do at all times. We got to protect our young men as well. T, you have 2 young boys.
Yes, my babies.
Boys, and Jay, I know you got do you have grandboys?
Yeah, I got grandson.
Got grandsons.
Yeah.
Boom.
You call me Red Hulk. You be like, yo, don't let him turn into the Red Hulk.
Before we close it out, we could rock out all night, and always thank y'all for coming through. And y'all know this is y'all home for any single time, every single time that y'all want to be here. Y'all know Jay give it a call. Till you give it a call, it's already on. Shaheem Holloway, basketball legend. Well respected. Even though he didn't go to NBA, we respect him so much with college, what he did in high school in New Jersey, St. Pat's. A legend. Seton Hall, a legend. This is a little thing when you're acting up during a handshake. I'm watching this interview with him. And, the game is different in college sports. Correct. Kids now, I was watching, they got what, the NAI, what's it called?
NIL.
NIL? What's it called, B?
It's
NIL.
their likenesses.
The likeness. They can get money for getting paid. And young Corey, who's playing ball right now, he might be in the league one day. Or he might just be in college. And he could be in college.
He got tryouts tomorrow.
Yo, good luck, Corey. Good luck tomorrow.
Could be a millionaire now.
Could be a millionaire now in college. I love the way the game changed because they're getting paid for all the money that they putting in these rafters and bringing to these universities. The thing is, now, it comes with responsibility. And one of the things that I was watching him on the Bag Fuel show, and when I'm watching him, he was saying that he tells his kids now, not his kids, his players on his team, make sure she says yes. Don't force her. But have documentation that she said yes.
Mm-hmm. It's getting really to that point where you have to sign waivers to have sex with people.
Sign them shits.
No, that's where it's at. I think people are gonna have to start really signing consent letters because it's too much. It's too much rape and it's too much setups. There's too much going on now.
And it's too much expectancy. These girls want and expect men to take them places that they've never been before.
Right.
Like that, there was a parent. You saw the
see
woman
Puff
who
and
was
Cass.
saying,
You see what Puffy and Cass say. I'm sorry, T. But you see what?
I'm gonna go deep.
Right.
But you guys know, I was falsely accused of rape. I was on trial for 4
Jay,
years.
I wasn't gonna go there,
I
Jay.
go there.
Jay,
4
and
years.
yo, Jay,
4
my brother,
years.
Jay. I know I wasn't gonna go there.
Yeah.
But this is real talk.
Yeah.
This is real talk. This
I was
is
on trial
real
4
talk.
4 years on trial.
Jay,
Wow.
I've had people try to talk foul, right?
Exactly.
And I'm like, with that case right there, in particular, say it to his face.
Never will happen.
Say it to his face. If he's on my show, I got love for him. That's who I got love. Cause
And people don't know my story. Like I go
and-
back,
and-
and Jay know my story.
I
'cause
know. So
guess what?
So
I was
cause-
aquatics director. I was what? I had my own camp while I was 17.
So
in charge of kids.
So I'm like
everything.
I'm like when that happened, you know, we would see each other, we would talk.
Yeah.
Family, I'm around the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you was, do I say acquitted or found not guilty?
Acquitted of all charges.
Of all charges. Well, damn. Yo, yeah, we could get that clap right there, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yo,
no
like
doubt.
when he's acquitted of all charges. I've had girls when I'm working at a school. I had a girl say, "Yo, I slept with him.
Mm-hmm.
Lived in the same complex as I stayed in.
Yeah.
I ain't never touched a girl in my life."
That was almost a serious thing. for
You remember that, B?
I remember.
Yo, so I'm like, I gotta go to my aunt and say,
Luckily,
and I gotta go to the principal.
Yeah.
This is what I heard.
Mhm.
I want to go to y'all because I know when this happened to a guy who was a teacher, and he really did.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the person wasn't a student anymore.
Right.
So, but know what happened? He's guilty first. He gets
Right.
fired. He's out of a job. He's still getting paid.
Reputation.
Reputation done. He stopped, and it was a beautiful man, great man. Now, infidelity, yes, but rape, no.
Because he was married. Yeah.
He was married. So I'm like, Jay, and thank you for being so transparent right now. You gotta quit it. We're gonna say that again. He gotta quit it. Anybody else who got something to say, he gotta quit it.
But you
I
know
told
what?
him Google it. I
But-
said a lot of you cats can't read the definition
People know-
of Google
man,
it.
people
They
love-
rather see negativity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They
That's-
want negativity. Bro, I've always been a protector. Still a protector.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
That's why the charge or the accusation of that, anything dealing with kids, it's something I think they need to handle differently. Because now I see teachers in the paper and they'll say the teacher was alleged of dealing with this student. And then the teacher's acquitted. They never come back and say
They never,
this teacher was acquitted.
never.
Or this teacher that was found not guilty. They never say that part. They only talk about the alleged stuff, and then they never.
Bro,
come
they
back.
treated me like I was a serial killer. They
Bruh,
put me on
that's-
all
they-
types
that-
of news,
This is
every
That is-
channel,
that is-
Bro.
everything, bro.
This-
Outside
real.
of, I think outside of, I mean, like I said, outside of
Sad.
murder, that's one of the worst things you could be accused of doing. For real, and because you'll be guilty at the society, they call it guilty by the society. Would call you guilty. They don't really care to hear about. Nah, you're not.
So shout out to that coach for coaching them kids and letting them know.
Shout out to Shaheen Holloway,
She
Seton Hall
says
coach.
no, it's no. If
Yes, he said
she-
yes.
Right. And
Thank
I tell
you,
my
Jay.
boys too, and even going back to a meme of a parent, a mother telling her son or telling the girl, my son's not gonna take you to the expensive restaurant and spend all this money. He don't hardly knows you. He maybe not gonna even like you. Like, has your father taken you there? Like, where have you been? So it goes back.
She
to,
lucky
like,
she get a taste of Brooklyn.
You think
Right.
women gonna be okay with signing the paper every
right,
time they have
because
sex?
we fighting. I be letting my boys know. We not doing
Allegedly, she's fighting.
that. Nah, we fight.
Oh, there, she said it. There you go.
I am guilty.
They run it up on y'all.
I'll go to jail happy. I said what I said. Don't be playing with my sons.
I feel you.
But
I feel
these
you,
girls
T.
is crazy out here, so.
No doubt.
But that's the chance you take when you having sex out here. Because now they could just say you did something. You're guilty until proven innocent in that case. 'Cause they're going to lock you up first.
But you have to be smart. If you have a great background, you have school, you have.
But the
you
point
know,
is you're still
a great
going to
job.
jail.
No, but I'm just saying that
Yes.
when you have these things, you have to be mindful of who you with, who you around, because they use these, you know, these your benefits for tactics.
All my nephews, all the youngins that I care about, I said, listen, let me see your wallet. I'll put an attorney card in it. If you get stopped by the police for a car infraction, for any infraction, pull this card out and tell them. And I've been stopped by the cops. I used to have a BMW. I got stopped 25 times in Newark. Every time I pulled out that attorney card first, before the registration, before anything, to let them know. And this is what we got to understand. It's just what it is.
Let them know,
The
Jeff.
cops own the curb to the street. Stop getting smart with them. They own that.
Right.
But when you get them in the courtroom,
Right.
they're
Take
fair
them
game.
there, yes.
That's
they're
real.
fair
That's why I
game.
tell my
And when you
son,
let them
I
know
say,
that
you
you
shut up.
understand that,
Right.
they gonna play
Give
nice
them your
with
ID,
you. They gonna play
whatever
nice.
You do, whatever they ask for, you obey, and then you take it to court. You don't go and fight with them. I was right. I did this. I didn't do anything. You obey. And that's what you have to do is authority. And until you get to that court, like you said, then you can fight there. But
I got
until
caught in
then-
Virginia doing 130 right there before Washington Bridge. I'm like, who's this coming behind me in this Mustang? You know who it is. Come out with that big derby. Hey, boy, you know in the state of Virginia, speeding is a felony, boy. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir, slave master. Yes, sir. I said, here go my license, registration, and my insurance card, sir. I screwed up. Oh, you're a polite boy. Yeah, I'm a polite boy. All he did is give me a ticket. Told me, he's like, you no points because you were so, I was comical with him. I didn't get no attitude. What you?
You
I
was just
in the
doing
wrong.
130,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? I was in the
But
wrong.
he was
So
trying to
cool.
trigger you. You better believe he was trying to
Doing
trigger you.
55
Yeah, he
and a
was trying.
54.
Oh, he was trying to
Like,
trigger you
boy.
by calling you a boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted you to go off.
wanted you, right.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted
Lure
you to
you
go off.
in.
And I called him. I said, "Thank you, Klansman," and all that. He was oh. So you gotta have a sense of humor because guess what? You want to get home the same way you came.
You gotta
we
play
gotta
the
teach
player.
these kids.
That's
Especially
real.
our young men,
Yes.
teach them that they're kings.
Peace, Uncle
That
Craig
you're
on the
royalty.
check-in.
When you don't
Absolutely.
teach them
Loyalty.
how you supposed to teach them, they gonna get out here. They lost. They gonna tear stuff up.
Right.
They gonna get
They
themselves
think
in
they
trouble.
running shit.
That's
Right.
it.
Right. Because
That's
you're not
right.
showing them their place. Exactly.
Right now, I'm a lion. At one point, I'm gonna get old. So this is the problem I have. Excuse me. It's older blacks than me who don't want to teach the game.
Right. They don't want to pass that.
They get
torch,
mad.
Right.
Oh man, bruh, you gonna be dead soon. Let's be honest. I'm coming behind you. Why can't I learn what you know so I could teach mine that's under me?
Right.
That's the circle of life. We're not gonna live forever. So stop trying to withhold information on everything. I was trying to set up a trucking company. The guy, he so worried about me advancing higher than him, he don't want to teach me nothing. So when I went to somebody else of another race, he's mad now. Oh, you're a sellout. No. I came to you first.
You're the
As a
sellout.
young man,
not trying
you're
to
the
help me,
sellout.
Right.
No doubt.
You're the sellout. So now I found the information. I'm not holding no grudge. Man, you can sit back down and talk,
Right.
but don't do that. You're wrong for that.
Right.
That's what I'm not going to do when I get 60, 70 years old. I'm going to bring them up.
That's it.
I'm going to throw them a lifeline. And that's why our community is losing.
Yes.
That's exactly why we're losing.
Definitely lack
Because we want everything come with a dime. I deal with Jewish people every day. They say, bro, we spend our money in our community. What about you?
Yeah, they filter that money.
Now, I had a two-family. I'll tell you a quick story. I rented it out to some family members. The jokers didn't want to pay. Oh, cuz got BMW. He got a Range Rover. I ain't got to pay
He
him.
got a house.
I ain't got to pay
He
him.
got money in
Oh,
the
you
bank.
think that stuff is free?
Right. More money, more problems.
It's free. So when I went to slap that, eviction on them, everybody want to cooperate. Oh, no, don't do that to me. Oh.
That's how you treat
Yeah.
family?
Yeah, I
Real
play
J?
games.
That's how you do
Right.
us?
So now, if you're buying rental property, I promise you, remove yourself. Purchase the property. Never tie yourself to the property. Ride by the property. You're a stranger now. Put People are like, I don't want to pay a property manager. Yo, it's better. You're going to have peace of mind to give them that little $200 or $300 every month. Give them that little $200 or $300 every month. You don't own it. You acquired it. You got it. You're getting money from it. Get out the way. It's chess, not checkers. Once you learn how to play chess and master the situation, that's when you're going to win. You're going to continue to lose when you be trying to become a player. If you want to be a boss, be a boss. You can't be a boss and a worker at the same time. It doesn't work. I tried it, and I lost at it. So that's why I don't do it no more. Everybody's like, oh, you always putting the job together, but I don't see you working. I said, bro, I told my workers, if I hire you and if I got to pick up a tool, I'll fire you.
Tell him, Jay. Tell him, Jay.
I will fire you.
Tell him, Jay.
Tell him. Just the point.
What's the point? What I need you for?
Yeah,
you don't bring no value. I teach my daughters, why are you dating this man for? He don't start the car for you? He don't make sure the maintenance good? No, Dad. Get rid of him.
He ain't put no gas.
Get rid of him.
Did you hear Soup on the other side? Soup, yo, if they hear Soup on the other side,
Soup's like, get rid of him.
Yo, Jay, this how you know you talking that talk, right? First of all, you had it with real estate alone, right?
Right.
If I don't have somebody who got bars on the side, Soup don't care about them. Soup gonna be like, all right, Jay, wrap it up.
Right.
Between you and Tayana, she love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we good.
Yeah.
This is why we good right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we start 9-ish, heavy on the ish.
Right.
Yo, I gotta thank both of y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Because
We love Beards N
y'all are
Baldheads.
talking it. Y'all are talking it. I love both of y'all. Thank y'all so much.
You too, King.
Oh, man. And this is Thanksgiving time, and I got to thank y'all because, man, y'all both been there for times. B as well. Soup as well when it get real. I didn't even know how tonight was going to go. Mm-hmm. But it happened, and we going to make it do what it do, and God is the greatest. I always going to say that.
Yes.
Man, y'all got any shout-outs that y'all got to give? Or how can they reach y'all? If y'all want to get this dope merch right here, y'all see
Get
it's
that
embroidery.
BS merch, because
Yo, it go like this.
right now.
You go like this, you can feel the stitch.
You can feel the
Feel the
stitching.
stitch. You know what I'm saying? This is real. I like that. You know.
Nice and soft.
So if they want to get some of this right here, first of all, we're gonna put this on YouTube. When y'all shout out to everybody on YouTube, shout out to everybody on the Facebook. Make sure y'all
I've been here
share.
1,000 times.
Make sure y'all share, like, share. Make sure y'all subscribe to BKS1 Radio TV, BKS1 Radio. Both. It's 2 channels. Subscribe to both of them. We're gonna be on one of them.
Radio
Subscribe to both
and
of them.
TV.
Both of them. Just like tomorrow, I'm going to be on one of the dope shows. I'm going to be on the Owl Show tomorrow, if y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl, Toya.
Right.
Shout out to my boy, Terry Nunn. We're going to be on there tomorrow. And we're going to be talking that talk. It's going to be about, I don't know, it's going to be male talk. It's going to be, you know, the way y'all women. So why you laughing again?
Male
So?
talk.
Nah, Toya is the illest. Going to let us just talk and express how we feel. You know, we got feelings.
I'm going to tune in.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Up.
Please do. I'm listening to Pac all morning. What? First off, anyway, how can they reach y'all? If they want to reach y'all, if they want to get this gear, how
you
can they
can
do
find
that?
me in between the center of attention and the spotlight.
In the spotlight. I was coming. I was going.
coming,
Yo,
but
I got hit. You know what I'm saying?
Tiante knows it all. You could Google me.
Google you.
Yes, I'm a model.
Yes, she is.
I was
If it.
Right. If it.
Earth Day fashion show.
Yes.
Shout out to Bobby Stone one more time.
I was
Yo, we
in
give
the
our family love.
Movement
Movie.
I was on Respect Life.
Respect life. Rest in peace to Boom Patino.
Rest
Come on,
in
that's what
peace
she
to
does.
Boom.
Brooklyn's finest. Let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You can
Haven,
find
you
me.
can see her. DTF Radio.
I'm just kidding.
You can see her. Man, shout out to no. First of all, we got accolades. When you got accolades, we talking. We gotta praise our
Yeah,
people
take it
more. That's the problem. We don't praise our people enough
Correct.
when we see each other. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. This is a safe zone. This is a safe space.
Yes.
This is what we do. We praise each other. We
I'm a
lift each
model
other.
now.
She's a model. She's an actress. She does what she does.
Now you can find me on the brighter side. For sure. I don't pick sides. I only pick the brighter side. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
You know, I
Thank
love
you.
to come to Jersey.
Thank you, man. Look, man, if y'all in the Williamsburg section, if y'all in the style, wherever y'all are, just say her name. You get about it.
Say my
Yo,
name,
then I
say my
we was just
name.
talking about Brooklyn earlier. All you have
Yes.
to do is say her name.
Brooklyn heavy.
Yeah,
Here we
because
go.
y'all better be talking about Brooklyn because I came to Jersey and I was like, this is not it.
I be in Brooklyn. I be
Yeah,
in Brooklyn heavy.
yeah. I
Nah,
was like,
Brooklyn's
if any Jersey people talk about Brooklyn, we can have a conversation because this is not it.
She ain't never really see Jersey for real, like that. She never
My
been
bad.
to none of
My
the
bad. I
BKS
was
One
in-
radio events.
I
And we
was
got
in
one
Jersey
on
Penn
December
Station.
December 1st. The general sent me something. December 1st. Let me make sure I get what the general sent me. Because
Oh, we outside.
it's gonna be late. General, you know I'm gonna have it for next show that we had, but December 1st, Fat Fridays, Beauties and the Beast. Y'all just know Beards N Baldheads is gonna be there. It said hosted by Renee and Tiffany. Where is it gonna be? At Fat J's. I think they trying to be Fat
Right.
Lates. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just
Right.
sounds like it. So
I
what
thought
you
they
think?
put Fat Jason together.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. Bar and grill, but it's gonna be a dope night. It's gonna be 4945 Stelton Road, Piscataway. Special guest DJ. It don't get no better than the general. Make sure y'all there. We gonna be there. Y'all need to be there.
Beyonce knows it all will be in
She
the
will
building.
be there on Fat Friday, December 1st. Soul Survivor's gonna be there. Jay might be there. Jay might not be there because after they see you, you know what happened. They try to slide in them DMs. We're not gonna put out your IG. His wife will pop you. I'm just letting y'all women know.
They can go on YouTube. We
Talk
shooting
about
the second season of Just Houses.
Talk
You
about
know,
it.
we did season 1 already. We in the middle of shooting season 2. We're gonna talk about what went on in 2023.
Okay.
Moving forward to 2024, we got a lot of next year we're gonna be doing ground up projects.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're gonna do 2 projects in Newark. We're building multifamilies, and we're doing a nice house on King Avenue. I can't tell you the location, but it's been an eyesore for a long time, and they threw it over to me. You know, so I'm really going to. You know, this one is going to be fire. I promise.
Let's go, Jay. Shout out to all my barbers.
I gotta talk to Jay because I'm moving to Jersey.
Jay got it. Jay got it. He's the one to talk to. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to my stylist. Shout out to everybody in real estate. Shout out to everybody who clothes, actresses, models, fly people, my coaches, my educators, everybody out there, man. Look, Beards and Baldheads. We gonna see y'all next week. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Happy. Peace.